What a beautiful day it is to celebrate, minus the cold. We're used to it. We're cold Ponca, right? We're resilient. Beautiful day to celebrate the grand opening of the new and improved Prairie Flower Casino. We are overjoyed to see so many of you here ready to embark on this new chapter with us. This moment is a testament to our collective dedication, hard work, and vision for a vibrant future. When we opened the doors with Phase 1, we did more than just create a venue for gaming. We ignited an economic revival for our tribe and the surrounding area. We provided jobs, supported local and tribal endeavors, and took another step towards self-sufficiency. Today, with the unveiling of Phase 2, we are taking that commitment to new heights. This expansion fortifies our commitment to supporting our people. Every dollar spent here contributes to the welfare of our families, our youth, and our elders. We are creating pathways for growth and opportunities that would make our ancestors proud to see how far we've come. As we stand here today, it is vital to acknowledge the journey that has brought us to this day. The scale of a project isn't done overnight, nor is it done by one individual. This beautiful facility that we get to call our own took many years, probably some tears, and definitely a lot of stress and sleepless nights by the many involved.
And on behalf of our board, we are all grateful and honored to serve the Ponca tribe of Nebraska. I would like to thank and acknowledge Woodstone. This is a huge project. Aditya, the project manager, Senior Superintendent Denny Rosine, Superintendent Daniel Bonji, Square One, Jeff Bauer, and Melissa Kaser. Thank you both. Thank you all. I didn't want to have to follow that performance, so again, thank you. At this time, I'd like to thank our directors. We greatly appreciate everything that you guys have done for us, and they're not standing in one spot, so I'll have to change that around. So if you could please just wave or give acknowledgement as I call your name. Brett Ellis, Director of Marketing. Christopher Cummings, Director of Table Games. Kevin Friedel, Director of Compliance. Leanne Schneider, Director of Operations. Ray Birchie, Director of Food and Beverage. Rob Fitzpatrick, Director of Finance. And Colleen Blood, Director of Human Resources. We're proud to have each and every one of you as we move into the next chapter of the Prairie Flower Casino and for the Ponca tribe of Nebraska. At this time, I'd like to thank all staff of the casino to be acknowledged, and wherever you are getting set up for today, thank you. We greatly appreciate you, and we look to you to guide us in this next future for the Prairie Flower Casino. We have a great reputation, and it's on your shoulders to keep that going, to provide the best environment for the area and our guests. So thank you. Last but not least, I would like to welcome up our Prairie Flower Casino General Manager, Ernie DeLaverson. Ernie.
How exciting is this, huh? What a beautiful property. So a couple of things I'd like to mention. It is an absolute honor. 11 months ago that I had this opportunity to be chosen by Tribal Council to be your general manager to help participate and see this property through. It's a deep honor and means a lot to my family. There were, the Ponca tribe of Nebraska had a great vision, and that vision was designed by LSE Architects. Thank you. That vision was further carried out by Woodstone Construction. Great job completing the project. Thank you. And then one of our own, Mr. Terry Taylor. I don't know if is he in house? My man. There he is. We got a couple, he christened the place, ordained it a little bit with a couple of his paintings, and they actually turned out quite wonderful. Thank you so much, Terry. I want to thank the Prairie Flower Casino team, pretty much all standing behind us and around us. Without those directors, managers, supervisors, frontline staff, we couldn't have gotten this done, and we're all proud to do that for all of you. Late in the game, we had a couple curveballs, and it was nice to work and ask those individuals to help us out, load chairs in at 9 o'clock at night, option machines, and all this kind of boring stuff, but much necessary stuff that has to happen. And we pulled it off in the last few days, and it all came together. We're so very proud of that and eternally grateful. Thank you, everyone.
I'm shorter. Didn't wear big enough boots today. I once again want to thank my fellow council members for your dedication to our community, and as well as our former council members and chairman and chairwoman that stood in my place that I am today. I also want to thank all of our members for placing your trust in us and giving us grace when we need it and patience when we need it as well. Now, we wanted to reserve some time for any member that would like to share a few words. So anybody want to come up and say anything?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Carrie Knudsen, and I just wanted to I really feel humbled today and very emotional at the same time because the tribe has come so far. I was 9 years old when the tribe was terminated, and we lived in poverty, but we were rich in our culture, and I'm so very thankful and grateful for that because my parents spoke Ponca fluently in our home. We practiced traditions in our home, and so two of my boys come from a long legacy of singing. Thomas couldn't be here today, but Jesse's here because his grandpa, Thomas Knudsen, he knew over 2,000 Ponca songs, and they also on the Hinman side, they came from a long legacy of singers, so I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful that I know some of the language and our ways. But I am so grateful today for this casino, for everybody that had took part in it, because the tribe has come a long, long way since I was itty bitty, and I wouldn't even think about a casino back then. But I just wanted to say good afternoon to every one of you, and thank you for all coming and sharing a meal and whatever they're offering here, which is really nice. And I just wish everyone a great day, and God bless y'all. Vive la Hamp.
Just so you know, this was all done because it's Carrie's birthday. This is her birthday present, so happy birthday, Carrie! I don't want to say too much because we all want to go look around and stuff too, but really appreciative of each and every one of you. I know there's been so many people over decades to make this stuff happen, and our families that support us, that give us the grace and the cover for other things that we're not able to do so that we can take care of this. And part of this is, really it's good for our people, but it also it hits on those things about being Ponca, being generous. And so part of that is, giving back to the community, and it helps all of our communities that we're in. So we're really grateful, and we'll do our best to be generous and to keep that balance and give back because we get so much, and we've been very fortunate. So with that, Vive la Hamp, Mongile. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie and Angie, for stepping up and sharing those thoughtful words with us. Now we are going to do a presentation of gifts, so if I could have Ben and Ernie and Courtney to join me up here.
Thank you everyone for coming again. My name is Ben Schott. Before I start speaking, I would like to ask for forgiveness from my elders. At this time, may I have Tribal Council come up to the stage. Chairwoman Candace Schmidt, Vice Chairwoman Angie Starkle, Alex Taylor, Susie Baker, Kyle Taylor, Patrick Lamore, Fallon McAlpin, Shauna Carpenter, and Samantha Gallagher.
Go, ladies.
Punka Waskatunga. Punka Strong. Oh.
Now may I have Ponca Gaming Enterprise come up to the stage. John, Matt Kennedy, Curtis, Buell, and Lisa, please.
You got two birthdays. I got two. Yep, you got happy birthday, double. Oh, on the signs up in my room. I know that's look at her shoes. Oh yeah, that's right. Look at her shoes. She look here, she's gonna get her shawl. She's cute. It's beautiful. The shoes. Samantha's really so pretty. She had a red shoe. Yeah. I don't think she knew she was getting, but it matches perfect. I know. That's a pretty one. Ooh, yeah, it's got, them all got some colors. It's got crosses on it. Yeah, don't they all? That one did too. That purple one does. She's getting purple. It's like a lavender color. Yeah, I did too. The colors are strong. Curtis, yours has crosses.
Thank you, PG. Now may I have Ponca Gaming Commission come up to the stage. Mark, Bill Wright, Joanne, Chris, and we'll also have some past members as well come up. Alexia and Gary.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you again to the Ponca Gaming Commission. Now may I have Daniel, Callista, Doug, Denny, Tom, and Aditya from Woodstone Construction come up to the stage, please.
I just wanted to add real quick, so Woodstone, when they took on this role for us, they held job fairs at all of our office locations, and one of the main things that they wanted to do was to hire Ponca first. So I know they did that with some subcontractors, but also Callista and Daniel have been on the job since the beginning. So I just want to acknowledge Woodstone for that, and we appreciate it. Hiring our own people is what it's all about. Thank you.
Now may I have Joe and Ryan from LSC Architects come up to the stage, please. LLC Architects. And now may I have Ben Snyder, Jeff, and Melissa from Scare One Owners Rep come up to the stage. Thank you again to Square One. And lastly, may I have Matt Hinch and Jimmy Centers from Cornerstone come up to the stage? And may we have just one more round of applause for everyone that came out today.
All right. What a group. And thank you, Ben. How about Ben? Yeah! Another young Ponca member. All right. So before we conclude, Larry Wright Jr., former chairman, who I have the pleasure of following in his deep footsteps, did a lot to get us to the point of where we are today. So he's going to come up and give us, offer a closing prayer for us. Larry? Woo!
As the chairwoman said, there was a lot of tears going through this process. What she also left out was there was a lot of cuss words going through this whole thing, and most of this gray hair came from that project. But there, to all the points that have been made, there were a lot of people that did a lot of work to get us to this point. Knowing that my first, maybe second meeting, when I was first elected to tribal council back in 2001, 2002, somewhere in there, we were talking about trying to fight our right to game on our land, and knowing that vision started before then, but the fight was truly ahead of us after that. And to see where we've come from since 2001 to now here in 2025, and all the persistence and perseverance and courage that it took to continue to fight that fight. There were many times when it looked like this wasn't going to happen at all, and it was the belief and the strength that all of those that were elected to represent our people here knew that we had to take this to the very end, to know that we fought and we did everything that we could to fight. And it wasn't easy, and there was hurt feelings for sure, but I know everyone I served with on council wanted this to happen for the betterment of our people, and we owed it to our Ponca people to make this happen. So I congratulate everybody that's been involved in this expansion project to take us to the next step. I say all that to also say I'm in the very fortunate position to be the executive director for the National Congress of American Indians. And I get to travel this country to represent all 574 federally recognized tribes, which we are one of them. And no disrespect to any other tribal nation out there, but it truly is an honor and humbling to know no one else has the story of our people and what we've gone through, from termination to restoration to the fight that the Poncas have had to go through, and to be here today and be in this casino and know what that means for us from an economic development standpoint and for the future and security of our people. I'm standing up here feeling like an old man, because I remember writing education checks to John when he was going through the education program. And those kinds of things will continue to be available to our people through ventures like this. And this time is more important than ever as we see what's going on with the federal government and how the potential impacts are going to affect not only our Ponca people, but all tribal nations. So to have something like this to help us secure our own future, our own self-determination, is truly something to be proud of for all the people that have worked through this. So I just wanted to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for all of those that made this happen, all the team members, all the employees, dedication, and all of our people here today.
All right, so now we're gonna cut this ribbon, the moment we've all been waiting for. So I'm gonna ask council to come on up and join me up here, and then we'll do PGE as well. Okay, get enough photos, Jessica? Oh, that's really too close. All right, here we go. They're dull. How about that? Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. There you go. Keep going. We're almost there. Almost there. This is like a tough rocket.